Evening, everyone, and welcome to the Town Council meeting of December 16th. We'll call the meeting to order. And Deputy Mayor, could you read the land acknowledgement, please?
Thank you. We would like to acknowledge Wolfville is situated in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kmaq, and as such ask that we conduct our business with the 7 sacred teachings in mind: truth, honesty, love, courage, respect, wisdom, and humility.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. CAO, there is an adjustment to the agenda.
Thank you, Mayor. We have one addition to the agenda. Item 7A, RFD 053-2025, Housing Accelerator Fund Plan Review Implementation, and that we would renumber the subsequent agenda items as appropriate.
Thank you. So 7 is the Housing Accelerator Fund. With that, could I, in your motions list, could I have a motion to
Do that.
right, Deputy Mayor?
Sorry. I would move that the agenda be approved as amended.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder?
I will second that.
Thank you, Councilor Butler. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Contrary minded, that is carried unanimously. Thank you. We have the minutes of the Town Council meeting for November the 18th. Any errors or omissions? Then they are approved as circulated. Thank you. And do we have any conflicts of interest? Okay. We had a very short break. 6F for the Devour Deck timing extension. Councillor Palmer is declaring a conflict of interest for that item.
I will also be declaring a conflict of interest, Mayor, for the item 8A, the first in-camera item related to personnel matters.
Thank you. Any others? Thank you. So those are noted. And moving on to community events, occasions, and acknowledgements. Well, we're coming up to the holiday season. The town looks wonderful. Of course, as always, we've got lots of compliments on it. Like has Santa sitting on his desk. He's hopefully on the nice list. We'll wait to see. But this coming holidays, we've got lots of movies at Al Whittle. We also have bingo this Saturday from 2 to 3, which the town is partnering with Al Whittle on that. So that should be fun. Other bingos and trivia is happening throughout town. Farmers Market continues to be busy, and one more before the big day. We've got Sing for Your Supper at the Baptist Church in support of the food bank, Saturday at 7. Correct. We have a winter solstice walk this Sunday at Reservoir at 7, which should be lovely. I hope it's nice. Wanted to also say the New Year's levy is going to be happening at the Legion this year. We are partnering with the Legion, so that'll be great. I'm sure that'll be a wonderful event, and thanks to the Legion for taking that on for us. Our community will, I'm sure, support it. Soups and Sides is done for this season and coming back on January the 12th, so we look forward to that coming back up. Last night I had the pleasure too of stopping into Mulligan's on my way by to Soups and Sides. New business opened up in town. Golf and women entrepreneurship, 2 of my favorite things. So that was fun. And I think that's all I've got on my list. Anybody else have anything they'd like to mention? Councillor Elliott has her light on.
I did, and you mentioned it already,
Sorry.
the singing for our supper on Saturday evening. But I looked up the numbers on the food bank because that's a fundraiser for the food bank or bring food. In 2007, when the food bank in Wolfville was begun, there were 20 families on the list. There are now well over 100.
Wow.
So that's the need. So I just wanted to mention that.
Thank you. Great. If everyone has an opportunity, that's a great place to make a donation at this time of year. Anyone else? Councillor Palmer.
I don't know if it's the right place to say it, but I'll say it anyway. I want to give a shout out to the town, the Public Works and the Recreation Department for the fantastic job they did at Night of Lights. I mean, that was a huge success. I don't know, my guess would be close to 1,500 people, well over 1,000 anyway. Would we all agree on that number?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
huge. It was It was really good.
Mm.
And thanks everybody for that.
Yeah, it was a wonderful way to kick off the holiday season. And with that, happy holidays to everyone
Uh-huh.
coming up. So, and we'll move on to our business at hand. There's no one for public input. So we'll move on to our motions and recommendations from Committee of the Whole from December 2nd. We have RFD 047-2025, the amendments to Acadia, the Acadia Student Union and the Wolfville Memorandum of Understanding. CAO.
That recommendation and report is as presented, and happy to answer any questions that council might have.
Thank you. Does someone want to put that motion on the floor?
I can do that.
Great. Councilor Butler?
I would move that council approve the revised memorandum of understanding between Acadia University, the Acadia Students' Union, and the town of Wolfville as recommended by the Town and Gown Committee.
Thank you so much. Do I have a seconder?
Sure.
Councilor Elliott, thank you. Are there any questions or comments on that item? Seeing none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Contrary minded, that is carried unanimously. And then we have RFD 049-2025, our municipal asset naming policy. Thank you, Ms. Shaw.
Thank you. Through the mayor to council. So at the committee of the whole meeting a couple of weeks ago, it was requested that staff go back and work the Acadian community into all appropriate areas of this policy. So the addition has been made to the policy in section 3.1, and I'm happy to take any questions you may have.
Great. Thank you, Ms. Shaw. Are there any questions or comments of staff?
Simply a comment. There was some discussion last meeting about who you might contact for the Acadians. And it's Suzanne who works at the Grand Pré Park. And she's written a lot of books on the Acadians. So she would be a good choice. I can't remember her second name, but I can get it for you.
You mean Surratt Draper?
Surratt Draper, yeah.
She doesn't work there.
Doesn't she? Or
No.
she produced the film though.
She wrote a book.
Yeah, okay.
Great, thank you. Staff has that under advisement. Can we have a motion? Can someone put that motion on the floor, please?
I have a question.
Oh, sorry. Your mic was
Excuse
on
me.
the whole time, so I wasn't sure.
I just wanted to ask, there was no reference to the Wolfville Historical Society. Is that just a given that the org goes out there? Does it need to be in the motion?
But it's not in the policy.
Hmm.
I thought it was, but did I not?
Maybe I didn't read it right.
It's under 3.2. Through the mayor to the councillor, engage and consult with Randall House and the Wolfville Historical Society to seek proposed names once each
Okay.
calendar year.
Perfect.
Thank you for double checking that. We would not want to leave them out.
Wonderful, thank you. Great. No more questions. Can we put that motion on the floor?
My committee did it. So I
Sure.
will do it. I would move that council approve policy 610-008, municipal asset naming and renaming policy attached to RFD 049-2025 as amended to include the Acadian community in all appropriate areas, and that council repeal policies 610-004 street naming policy and 120-007 municipal lands and facilities naming policy.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder?
I'll second.
Thank you, Councillor Van Niekerk. Any other discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Contrary minded, that is carried unanimously. Thank you. And then we have RFD 045-2025 Code of Conduct Policy Revisions.
That policy is as presented and recommended by Committee of the Whole.
Thank you. Can I have someone put that on the floor, please?
You can do that.
Great, Deputy Mayor.
I would move that council approve the amendments to policy 110-011 Code of Conduct Policy for Elected Municipal Officials as attached to RFD 045-2025.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder?
I'll second that.
Okay, sure. Counselor Butler, thank you. Any questions or comments on that motion? If I may, can I ask if we need to what I was gonna say, reaffirm or do we have to do that again?
I don't believe so.
We don't have to re-sign?
No.
No? Okay, just curious. Thank you. Not that I minded. I just thought, was that another part of the process? Okay. Okay, motion is on the floor. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Contrary minded, that too is carried. Thank you. So then we have RFD 044-2025 routine access policy revisions. CAO?
So this policy is largely as recommended by Committee of the Whole at the previous meeting. However, we've made 2 additional changes based on public feedback. The definition of review officer has been removed as it's not used in the policy, and a definition of personal information, is also added in the language of the policy, again, based on public feedback. So with those changes, the policy is now with you for your consideration.
Wonderful. Thank you. Councillor Elliott?
I would like to move RFD 044-2025 routine access policy revisions, that council approve the amendments to this routine access policy number 120-010 as discussed, and with further amendments included in an updated report RFD 044-2025.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder for that motion? Right, Councillor Palmer. Are there any questions or comments on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Contrary minded, that is carried unanimously. Thank you. And RFD 048-2025, our committee and council meeting schedule for 2026. CAO, town clerk. Somebody?
Should we cover that? Okay, yeah, no, I can cover that up. It's okay. So this is as presented at Committee of the Whole with the following updates. Source Water Protection Advisory Committee dates have been updated in the new calendar. Planning Advisory Committee times have been updated, and the NSFM conference dates for the spring and fall have also been added.
Thank you. CAO, are there any questions or on that? Would someone like to put that on the floor? Deputy Mayor?
I would move that council adopt the 2026 council and advisory committees of council meeting schedule as attached to RFD 048-2025.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Yes, Councillor Williams, thank you. No further discussion on that motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary minded, that is carried unanimously. Thank you. And RFD 050-2025, the Devour Deck timing extension. Is that as presented?
It's as presented, and I'll just note for the minutes that Councillor Palmer has also left his seat and is gone to the gallery.
Thank you. Does someone want to put that motion on the floor, please?
I can read that.
Great, thank you, Councillor Fuller.
I would move that council approve the attached MOU amendment number 3 with the Slow Motion Food Film Fest Society and direct the CAO to sign and execute this amendment to enable an extension to the deck construction on the north side of the Devour complex on Main Street.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Elliott, thank you. Are there any questions or comments on that motion? Go ahead, Councillor Williams.
It's the council pedant again. To enable an extension, you presumably mean a time extension, not a space extension.
That is correct.
Is the wording okay as it is then? Is that what we're asking?
I believe the wording is okay. It's understood to be for time.
A time? Okay,
And that's how the contract or the new agreement is drafted.
thank you. I'm just gonna have a question if that's okay, comment. I'm just thinking back, throughout all of the timing of the Devour, and the first time they asked for funding and where we are now. And it's my recollection, just for clarity, that when the $100,000 ask came in, that the council of that time, and I guess if we extended, would say, we said $50,000, $100,000 was asked for, $50,000 went to the accessible washrooms and $50,000 went to the deck. And that was an intentional MOU with Devour to ensure that it wasn't a blanket 100,000 grant, but it was specific to the two things that provided public benefit. Am I recalling that correct? Okay, just for clarity. And someone asked a question about ownership, and I believe this came up throughout it all as well, that the building is owned by the construction company that is doing the construction, and that it will change hands by somebody, and it will change hands when the building is done and then go to the Devour. That's my understanding. So, you can't answer that other way. So can we clarify that? I guess it doesn't really matter. The Devour will be the owner of the deck and we will have public access.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. And no money will change hands until the deck is built, correct?
That is also correct.
Thank you. Councillor Van Niekerk.
Is there public access now for the washrooms?
Yes.
There is.
Yes, Michael gave a presentation that I think Committee of the Whole and said that now that they have someone hired,
Right.
that they could have someone come in and it was accessible, and we would add it to our list of public washrooms.
They're very fancy.
Wonderful comment. Deputy Mayor?
I just have a question. I think I saw in the, that the extension was till December 2026, correct?
That's correct.
That's correct? Okay, so it would have to be
It's another year.
built by next year. That's, okay.
Okay. No other questions or comments? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary minded, that motion is carried unanimously. Councillor Palmer will take his seat. RFD 052-2025, full-time compliance officer position, CAO.
That item is coming as recommended from Committee of the Whole with no further changes.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to put that on the floor, please? Councillor Williams.
I move that council approves increasing the permanent position of compliance officer from part-time to full-time hours, effective immediately.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Elliott, thank you. Are there any questions, comments on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Contrary minded, that is carried unanimously. Get to see Maren a little bit more.
Be a great Christmas present.
It's a
for
great Christmas
and
present.
us.
Wonderful. And 7A, I believe. So we're having a motion from Committee of the Whole that we just finished. I'm not sure we have that. It's not in our package.
It
so
is in your motions list.
I can read that.
Great. Oh, I see that. Thank you. Deputy Mayor.
I would move that council direct staff to make changes to the draft planning documents that have the updated documents brought to a workshop in early 2026 before being considered for first reading, public advertising, and scheduling of a public hearing.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Councillor Butler. Are there any questions or comments on that motion? That's good, because we just did it. Oh, look, it's Councillor Palmer.
Was
Should
sure,
have
but
said it.
I just want to be clear that what we did tonight was a workshop.
It was a Committee of the Whole.
It was a committee of the whole, but that's a workshop.
No, a workshop planned in the new year will likely take a slightly different form than what we did tonight. Tonight was an official Committee of the Whole.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions on the motion?
Awesome.
Seeing none, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Contrary minded, that too is carried unanimously. And then we'll move on to, can I have a motion to go in camera, please?
I would move that we go on camera.
Thank you. Seconder? Counselor Elliott, all in favor? Contrary minded, that is carried. We are now in camera.
I don't see you folks in a minute.